What it do, Ktteev? This is KT, and I'm coming at you live with another episode of the Daily K Podcast. And on today's episode, we have educator, entrepreneur, and future business mogul, Mrs. Antonesia Jones. How you doing today, Miss Jones?
Hi, I'm very well. How are you?
I want to say thank you for taking out some time to talk to me today.
I'm excited. Thanks for having me.
Give me a little bit of background as we get into the interview.
I'm from DeSoto, Texas. Track and field is a major part of my life, and I was a state champion in DeSoto. I went on to go to Texas A&M University, blessed with a scholarship there, and we finished national champions. So really fortunate to be a part of that program, and just the legacy they built there, and the things that were instilled in me there at Texas A&M. And I went on to become a teacher and coach at Rudder High School in Bryan, Texas. And that is where we met and became pretty good lifelong friends.
Yes, still kicking. That was like a long time ago. So from there, you moved back home.
Mm-hmm.
And so then talk to me about what happened after that.
Okay, so I came home. I was so excited. I loved Rudder, actually, but I got an opportunity to come back home and be at one of the bigger schools. My goal was to get back to DeSoto High School and just to give to students and athletes what I was able to take from DeSoto. That was really, really important to me, and I wanted it to be a part of my plan, and I was hoping that God had the same plans. So I went on to start at Cedar Hill High School. I got the call that I got the job, and so I was there for a year and a half, and DeSoto called me, and life-changing experience. I've been blessed to be at DeSoto for 7 years now, and been a track coach there through many championships. Just blessed to be able to be around such amazing kids, and just home, and be able to pour into students like people were able to do with me.
That's my next question. And you talked about a little bit as far as coming back and giving back some of the things that you were able to get. Your team that you coached, they're champions.
Mm-hmm.
And so what was some of the values that you got that you made sure to instill into them that kind of pushed them to that championship level, you think?
So the really cool thing about it is one of my coaches, who was actually my coach when I was at DeSoto, she's still there now. And she's the head coach, and she's one of my really good friends and mentors. So I'm blessed to be able to work with her and under her leadership. One of the things that was, and she was the assistant coach at the time, Brent Jones was the head coach. But one of the things that was instilled in both of us, because we both worked under him, and just really aligned with what I learned at Texas A&M, is discipline. And discipline has been major to me throughout every single thing that I do. And so I try to make sure that my girls understand that everything matters. Like every single thing that you do, it matters. We try to create healthy habits, and that's with everything that they do in their life. And so we just try to get them to get on board with everything is important, everyone is important. And if we all if we all go out there and try to have our best day, like whatever we can do, that's our best day. And then at the end of it, we'll be champions.
I love it. That's a good message, Coach. All right. So now moving forward, we got to talk about this wedding. So we got to talk about that. We're going to get to the Herbalife because that's really important. And that almost came before the wedding. But let's talk about this wedding. So how did it feel on the location wedding, being Mrs. Jones? Talk to us about that, Coach.
So I was blessed to be able to get married in the Bahamas with a lot of my family and friends. And it was magical. I'm not one who has dreamed of a wedding since a little girl, like many of my friends. But I wanted it to be real simple. I knew that the beach and the atmosphere would bring its own beauty. And so I didn't get tied up in all of the decor and stuff like that. I just knew that, God's creation was going to be like everything. And so I didn't have to put a lot of thought into it. And that was the beauty of it to me. I just wanted for everyone to be able to come and just, have fun. It was magical. We had fun. It was a good experience.
A little bit Brazil, or it was kosher the whole way?
I think I was more bridezilla than I thought I was going to be. And like on my wedding day, the alarm went off in the building and everyone had to go outside and I had my makeup on and everything. And like, they were like, I'm sorry, but you got to go. And I was like, no. And then we found out it was just a drill. And I was outside, but I was outside though, dressed, makeup, everything in a drill. So.
So now you got married,
Mm-hmm.
and next we talk about the Herbalife.
Mm-hmm.
So now I know y'all both are working this. How long have you been doing it yourself, and what made you? Because there's a lot of people doing it. So what made you say I'll try it too?
I've been an Herbalife independent distributor for a little over 6 years. And I honestly didn't want any part of the business when I first got it. When I first got started, I just wanted to lose weight. I've always been an athlete, and when I got done at A&M, I wanted to. I'm always up for a challenge, so I wanted to do something different with my body, and then just mentally as well. And so I started working out, and I saw a friend who had an amazing transformation, and she made this little post, and I was like, she was like, ask me how. So I asked her, and I just was real coachable. I'm used to being coached, right? So I just followed what she said, and I ended up losing 37 pounds in 7 weeks. I went on to lose 50 pounds and then 68 pounds in 10 pant sizes. So, of course, people started asking, and a business opportunity just kind of fell in my lap. And at first, I was a no. After several times, I didn't want to do it. I'm like 2 degrees in now. I know what I'm going to do for my life with my life, and I'm just so grateful that God had different plans for me from what I had, because Herbalife has truly been a amazing opportunity and blessing for me. I've been able to help a lot of family and a lot of friends, and what made me say yes is I'm always looking for an opportunity to help others. And I was saying no because of my pride, right? I'm like, how does this stuff even work? I don't know. I thought ignorant, like, what is it, the word that people always say? I thought it was a scheme. I'm like, how does this even work? But I saw how many lives that I was able to change. And then I thought about mine. And I thought about, had I not taken this opportunity, then I wouldn't have been at this place that I'm at now. And I wanted to be able to give that opportunity to others. And that's what I just woke up and I said, I feel like I'm being selfish, not extending this opportunity to other people financially and, physically. So that was a changing point for me.
Speaking of the physical, you lost a lot. So now,
Mm-hmm.
how are you keeping that off?
At first, like I said, I've always worked out, and I didn't know what healthy eating was. So the cool thing about Herbalife is people think it's just shakes and stuff, and it's not. It's really a system of eating. And so I learned the system, and I learned what is actually good, because before I was working out like crazy and I was trying to eat what I thought was healthy, and I had no idea. People say you do better when you know better. Well, I didn't know better. I thought I did. And so I've learned like how to eat and what to eat. And that's just been the major life-changing thing for me.
And so now, as you grow and you saying financially helping people, I know you post and you do challenges and things. So how does that convert to new people that you're helping and doing business with?
First of all, I want to make sure that people are getting a result. There are some people that come to you just for the business opportunity, and I can help people with that as well. But my passion is really helping to change people's lives physically and financially. And so once people get their result, then of course people start to ask them as well. And then they decide that they want to do the business. And I don't know what people might think, but it is a very good opportunity, I would say. You can do it from part-time to full-time, depending on, what you're looking for. I definitely did it part-time forever, probably like 6 years. Like I just made a change, but I'm still part-time, but I did it part-time forever, and I was profiting over $1,600, just doing it part-time. And I mean, working like probably like 20 minutes a week, honestly. And so, yeah, just, once people find me on social media, I get a lot of referrals just from, I love on people. I try to tell them every single thing that I can tell them because like I said, I want to change their lives. I've always been out looking to help people. And so the word spreads and then people get a result. And just like me, they want to grow a business or they need a part-time or full-time opportunity. And I show them how to do that as well.
The testimonials, you do have it working down there. So congratulations on all the success. And so I know that opens up doors. So talk to me about the Ovilla Nutrition.
So Ovilla Nutrition is a business I own in Red Oak, Texas. It's actually on the border of Glen Heights and Red Oak, Texas. It is a smoothie bar, but more than just a smoothie bar. Like a good vibes coffee bar. We have energy teas and we have meal replacement smoothies with a twist. So you have to go and look at our pictures, but they're really delicious and we use Herbalife products. We get a big breakfast and lunch crowd and it's just an amazing experience because we've been able to take the opportunity and bring it to a commercial location and really be able to impact lives on a grander scale. And so nutrition clubs are all throughout the U.S. And so this is my first of many and I'm super excited about it.
Super excited. And so what are the hours?
We open up at 6 a.m. in the morning and we close at 3. Monday through Friday. And then on Saturday, we open up at 8 a.m. and we close at 2.
Still catching that breakfast and lunch crowd though.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, nice. And so that's working out. Are you planning to expand hours or is this kind of what the focus will be?
Yes. So this is kind of the focus right now. We do plan on expanding in the future. We've had a couple of people ask us about expanding and they want us to work on Sundays and everything. We got to go to church on Sunday, but we will expand in the future. And we're also looking at a couple other locations. And so as we hire on a team, then we'll be expanding.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. So what's next? Because I mean, everything is going. I'm so proud of you, man. But what's next?
Thank you. Yeah. So my big passion is obviously I've said over and over again, helping people, but I'm excited to be able to help my family and my friends with the opportunity. My sister who hasn't worked in a few years and she's in there working. And so eventually we'll be able to move to another location and put her over that one. And then retire my mom and she'll be able to work in one as well. And then just help people in the community who are looking to open their own people who have had dreams to have their own business and don't know an avenue. So we have one for them. And so, just partnering on with people and expanding wherever God takes us.
Man, I'm just trying to see how long before you plug over with Cuban and gonna be on Shark Tank or something, man. I'm just trying to see you, man. Gosh, man. All right, and so as we wrap it up, what are some words of wisdom or encouragement you would give to anyone that is in a position like you? Like you said, you was part-time for years. And then you made that jump. What would you say to someone who is in the same situation thinking about it?
I would say people know it's a feeling that's burning inside of you that you want to do more and that you want to do something different. I would say don't carry the fears of others. That could be really heavy. And I don't think people intentionally put their fears on you, but you could easily pick them up. I would say just stay really prayed up and lots of personal development to see what is it that you want to do, who am I, and to really just sharpen your strengths. And then the last thing that I would say is just do it. Just do it. There's so much more to gain than there is to lose. Don't be led by fear, be led by faith. So
I love it. Thank you, Coach. All right.
Thank you.
All right. And so once again, like I said, I know it's a crazy time. So I thank you for giving me those few minutes as you get prepared for your viewings today. And that will do it. This is Ktteev for Ktteev signing out. 100.